Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Deepika Lingdor bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. One of the tasks of BoscoNet, the Network of Planning and Development Offices PDO from English of Salesians in India, is to improve the skills of the organizations that are part of it in various sectors and in a coherent way. For this reason, BoscoNet has organized a training and skills development program for the staff of Salesian PDO entitled Write for the Good, a practical workshop aimed at learning how to write a winning fundraising proposal. The workshop consists of 3 successive stages, each lasting 3 days. The first of which was held in Pilar in the state of Goa from 7th to 9th October with the presence of 25 collaborators of the different PDOs of the Salesian provinces in India. Thanks to the support received by the US NGO Rise Against Hunger, the Don Bosco Foundation of East Timor is now committed to providing food to 1,375 people and institutions in situation of extreme vulnerable inhabitants in the communities of Dili, Liquica, Ermera and Maliana. The initiative was realized thanks to the collaborator woven between Rise Against Hunger and Salesian Missions, the Salesian Missionary Procuratorate of New Rochelle, and foresees in the further phases to reach and benefit a total of 4,000 people. With the help received, the Don Bosco Foundation of East Timor has been able to help many people welcomed in different social programs in schools, orphanages, refugee camps, or included in projects for street children, for people with disabilities, the elderly, and those living in the rural areas. The assistance was intended for those who were mostly severely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic and its consequences, as well as by the floods that occurred on 4th April 2021. The Active Parish 2021 competition organized by the Catholic Information Agency KAI, whose purpose was to promote social activities, protect health and promote an active lifestyle in parishes during the time of recovery from the pandemic, has ended, and to win the competition was the Salesian Parish Mary Help of Christians of Skawa in the province of Krakow, PLS, whose parish priest is Father Thaddeus Zamara. The competition was held under the patronage of Monsignor Arthur Mizinski, Secretary General of the Polish Bishops' Conference, was co-financed by the PZU Prevention Fund, Polish Insurance Institute. After all, the parish is one of the most important spaces in the life of the Church. Pope Francis calls it a house of joy, love and closeness, explains Marcin Rzeszowski, who opened the final of the competition. Parishes are not only sacramental communities, community of prayer and formation, but also a very important source of many social activities, noted the president of KAI. New projects have been carried out for the Missionary Ethnological Museum MEM of Colle Don Bosco through the 2 web channels of the Piedmont region, Memora and Art, with those who are part of it. Memora is a showcase that provides the cultural heritage of museums, cultural institutes and historical archives of the Piedmontese territory. It is a virtual place where you can share resources and facilitate through thematic insights the reading of the heritage itself by a wide audience and not limited to only specialists in the sector. The platform is in fact free of charge, accessible by students, tourists or professionals who can use it in different ways, finding in the museum archival, photographic and naturalistic assets as well as various thematic and in-depth itineraries. On October 22nd, Father Gabriel Romero, counselor for the South Cone American region, visited the Salesian Institute, Sao Jose and Don Bosco. Father Romero had already been in the 2 institutes at the beginning of the year, but this time he had the opportunity to live special moments with the students. His main objective was to animate and strengthen the Salesian charism. Salesian trainees from the Northern Philippine Province FIN launched on October 24th the online apostolate called Kabrads, in jargon, Brothers Together. The initiative aims to reach the greatest number of young people through social networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok and YouTube. The various programs devised by the trainees provide for the sharing of talents and skills and the human and Christian formation of young people. The principle on which Kabrats is based is Don Bosco's phrase, "Love what young people love, so that they love what you love. On the day of its launch on Zoom, live viewers reached a peak of 200 participants with 2,000 comments and over 300 shares. The Superior of the Salesian Province FIN, Father Gary Martin, spoke with the opening speech and the traditional Salesian good night. On 23rd and 24th October, in the Salesian Institute Mary Help of Christians, the national meeting of the integration path of the youth movement for youth took place. The event, focused on the theme, "With Christ, the Eucharist we make all things new," was attended by about 80 young people who lived moments of formation, prayer, play, animation, and music. The theology course of the Catholic faculty of Porto Velho paid tribute to the Salesian evangelizing work in the state of Rondônia, where Salesians have been working there for 95 years. The tribute took place in the context of the first pastoral theological week of the Institute of Theology during an event on October 22nd in the auditorium of the Parish as Cristo Vao. In the historical study carried out, the Salesian congregation is a pioneer in evangelization and in foundation of churches, especially in Porto Velho. The online interventions of the Bishop Emeritus of São Gabriel da Cachoeira, Monsignor Walter Ivan de Azevedo, and Don Alberto Bresciani, who twice was director of Collegio Don Bosco of the same locality, now closed. In the speeches, the many Salesian pioneers who gave their lives for the kingdom were remembered, and the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians were also remembered and honored. Finally, Father Sergio Lucio, rector and parish priest of the Salesian Shrine Our Lady of Fatima of Porto Velho, who received, representing the entire Salesian province of Brazil, Manaus BMA, a commemorative plaque. Shivdas Gard and Rajat Halamekar, alumni of Mechanical Department Don Bosco College of Engineering DBCA Fatorra, have successfully turned their academic project into a startup, Jadvam Abhiyantriks Private Limited, under the guidance of Professor Suraj Marathe. The startup project, Glusher 1.0, a glass crusher, can turn glass into powder to a size ranging from microns to mm. It was during the final year of BE Mechanical the duo designed the project. The prototype machine was designed by project members and fabricated at the college under the guidance of Professor Marathe and the faculty. The glass crusher is capable of crushing waste bottles, tube lights, waste glass, etc. The machine has a three-phase, 3 HP motor that powers it. The operator feeds the scrap glass via the hopper and it crushes the glass, and the powder is collected in the collection bag, minimizing the physical handling. The machine has an output range of approximately 150 to 200 kg per hour glass crushing capacity. Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.